the most important thing of this discussion, and at home, anyone watching this discussion, is to acknowledge the fact that we are contributing to the destruction. We are also a part of this environment, and everything we do eventually affects the environment. So if we acknowledge that individually, and companies, corporates acknowledge that at corporate level, and the governments acknowledge that at government levels, that their development plans and their development activities are impacting the environment, and it impacts, I think we can address this issue. As long as all three of us don't acknowledge the fact that we contribute to the destruction, it will be very hard for us to address the issue.
So it is more detrimental than good, all this planning they're talking about.
Absolutely. Because
shouldn't they
yes.
ban the mosquito coil? What do you think about that?
I think
some can't do without it.
It's
like
really a problem. It is. Unfortunately, to solve one problem, you're creating another problem
Absolutely.
for yourself, which may be even worse.
And the incidence of lung disease.
Yes.
Children,
yes.
small children are having the wheeze.
Absolutely.
All this is because of this pollution.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to take this discussion into an entirely different area, but I'll tell you a very valid question you asked. This mosquito coil is a business that was promoted alongside the mosquitoes being promoted. You see, there are several other trades that I can tell you, several other examples I can tell you. One classic example is bottled water. You deprive of the right for clean water and provide bottled water at a huge cost. That's a business for someone. So this environmental destruction is not just destruction itself, but is a business for someone else. So we need to understand that also, especially Trehan, that is something that every young people, everyone in this country should understand. There is a different agenda behind the destruction too.
Unfortunately, the young people are being taught that is the business to get into, make money, make business, the war or whatever, make money because good business. That's all that we are trained to think.
Instead no values, nothing, only money.
Nothing.
Instead of increasing the population of the dragonflies, the bats, the birds, the frogs, everyone else, you're giving them a mosquito coil. That's not going to solve the problem.
It goes hand in hand. I feel like there's a gross lack of accountability in most of these issues.
Exactly.
Yes.
And people don't even know that they exist because they're just being fed a lie over and over again without being fed a solution.
And unfortunately, this is the media, and this is how the responsibility the media has. And again, look what's happening around the world. Look what's happening in the US with Donald Trump. I mean, and